Hey, welcome back. So, are you ready to start making money on YouTube? Did you know you could make great money on YouTube without having 1,000 subscribers? I know the goal is to monetize your channel and get your 1,000 channels, but before you get there, there are still some great ways to make great money, and this is also extremely helpful even after you get your channel monetized, because now you're going to have multiple ways to make money on YouTube. So, I know you're eager to get started, but don't rush your channel. That is one of the biggest mistakes people make, is that they rush their channel and they end up hurting their growth instead of helping their growth. So don't rush the process. It's okay. I know it's taking longer than you want it to, but you're going to get there. You're going to get monetized. And right now you can make money without having your channel monetized. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to do, and you want to do it right. Don't make the mistake of buying subscribers or doing a this for that type subscriber thing. Those are the wrong subscribers, and it will hurt you in the algorithms when those viewers don't show up. So don't make that mistake. I know a lot of people do. All right, let's get going here. So today I'm going to give you ways that you can make money on YouTube. There's a ton of ways you can make money on YouTube. There really are, more than just being monetized. These methods are also going to help you get better at YouTube. And this is going to help your channel grow as you get better at YouTube. All right. Did you know there's more than 500 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every single minute? 500 hours of video loaded every single minute. There are more than 1 billion hours of video watched on YouTube every day. 1 billion, not million, 1 billion. There's more than 1 billion hours of video watched on YouTube every single day. With those stats, there are a lot of viewers and a lot of viewer hours out there for you to get some of those viewers watching you. There's more than enough room for everybody on YouTube. It is not oversaturated. You can leverage all of these viewers and all of this view time to make money. To make money for you. To get your YouTube career going. To get your YouTube money pouring in. YouTube, by the way, is also the world's second largest search engine. The biggest search engine is Google. The second biggest is YouTube. And now what's funny about that is YouTube is owned by Google. And YouTube searches show YouTube in their search results. So, to be in the top search engines in the world, get on YouTube. I mean, that's crazy to think about, but YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. Do you know number 3? Number 3 is actually Amazon. So all those other search engines that you've heard of, that you know of, and that you think of, they're not in the top 3. Number 1 is Google. Number 2 is YouTube. And number 3 is Amazon. Leverage that and think about that. All right. So myself, just like you, wanted the fast money from YouTube. Well, be careful here, because when you start looking for the fast money, you start making mistakes that'll get you in trouble on YouTube and actually hurt your growth. So monetization was not the way to the fast money. Now, monetization is the goal and still is a goal, but it is not the only goal, and it is not the only way to make money on YouTube. So don't worry yet about monetization. Worry about getting great and getting good on YouTube. Like you, I had a lot of things to learn. I had a lot of growth, and I needed to get things worked out so that I could have a great channel. Knowing that there are more people like me who wanted to grow on YouTube and wanted to make money on YouTube is why I started this channel. I started this channel to help people just like myself. So this channel, depending on when you're watching this video, is actually another new channel, because I wanted to take my experience and my knowledge and help others out. Help others find side hustles. Help others find ways to make an income. Help others find financial freedom, and help others be able to make an income doing what they love doing. I now make thousands of dollars a week online. Yes, thousands, plural, with an S. Yes, thousands of dollars a week. I've learned a lot, and I want to share that with you, and I want to help you start to make real money online, specifically right now with YouTube. All right, so I mentioned it earlier. There are a lot of ways to make money on YouTube. Really, there are. It's more than just monetization. When we all start our YouTube channels, the first thing we think about is getting monetized. And to get monetized, we have to have view hours and subscribers. Well, there's a lot more to it than just monetization. And you can capture this now instead of waiting till you get to your 1,000. All right, we're not going to cover everything there is today. There just isn't time for it. So click that subscribe button so that you know when I drop more videos teaching more ways to make money with YouTube and other ways that I'm going to teach to make money. All right, the first way that we're going, sorry, there's a fly buzzing around me today. The first way we're going to talk about is building YouTube accounts for others. Don't tune out. Stick with me here. This is actually very lucrative and very easy. All right, so as we mentioned before, YouTube is the second largest search engine. And local businesses need to be on YouTube. I think you might be seeing where I'm going here. Stick with me because I'm going to lay this out how you do it and how you make money. All right, their channels need to be local optimized. They need hyper-local content, hyper-local channels. All right. They need to develop content that engages their primary audience. They need to show up when people search. Second largest search engine, people are here. They need to show up when people are searching for the things that they have to sell, the ways that they make money. They need to show up for that. They need their channel to display every time somebody wants something that they have to offer. Video is quickly becoming the #1 way people find what they're looking for. People no longer read. They watch videos instead. I know you've heard that before. I know you've thought that before, but it's very true. And soon, video is going to outpace every other method of content consumption that there is. Even blogs used to be a very big thing, and it's not that they ever went away, but video is quickly replacing the blog. So now it's the vlog. Video blogs are much more popular now. People are finding all of their content in video form. They watch it and they listen to it. Video helps also with building trust. If a local business has video, a local consumer can watch their video and start to trust them. It also helps customers feel like they know that business and the people who work there. It also helps the local business build credibility. And when customers know, like, and trust you, or know, like, and trust a local business, they will spend money at that local business. So video is critical to what they're trying to do. They need to be on YouTube. They need to build trust and credibility, and they need to show up in search in a way that a consumer wants to see it. They don't want to read it anymore. They want to watch it. And when they watch it, they're going to know, like, and trust that local business. So they need help. They don't know how to get on YouTube. They don't know how to do it. They really don't. It's crazy to think of because you love YouTube and you're good at it. But they're not good at it. Matter of fact, they're probably scared of YouTube because they don't understand YouTube. They know what they do, but they don't know what you do. And that's where you come in as a critical help to the local business. All right, so there are 3 major types of content that these local businesses must be producing. They need to produce Mythbusters. Mythbusters are really dispelling the myths that their industry has. Let's take automotive repair. I have a lot of automotive repair customers, so I can speak a lot to that. There are so many myths around car care. You've heard so many of them. The local auto repair shop can talk about these myths and dispel the myths. It builds credibility. They know something and they're willing to share that knowledge. They need to share behind the scenes. All local businesses need to share behind the scenes. Customers love being behind the scenes. They love seeing what goes on behind the scenes. It helps them feel like they're in the know, and it helps them feel like they know you, or the local business in this case. So like in auto repair, we can show what it's like putting a car on a lift. We can show oil coming out of the car, how it comes out. We can show what underneath a car looks like. We can show different components of a car that they never see. We can show different components of an auto repair shop, some of the specialty tools, some of the equipment that's used, the way mechanics go through a process of checking cars to make sure that they're safe and reliable. You can do this with any local business, not just auto repair. The only reason I'm using auto repair in this example is because I work with a lot of auto repair shops. And yes, all auto repair shops need to be on YouTube. But so does the pizza place. So does the ice cream place. So does the plumber and the electrician. These businesses are all mysterious. And everybody needs them, but they don't know who to use. So the one on YouTube is going to build a credibility and show up in search. All right, so a lot of these businesses, since they don't know how to use YouTube, they're afraid of YouTube, they're afraid of building content, they need you. They need you to build content for them. You can show up. You can schedule a day with them where you just shoot video after video after video of all these different things. You can build a punch list ahead of time to make it efficient. You can dispel the myths. You can have behind the scenes. Oh, I think I skipped number three. I'm sorry, number three. Three things. I said number 1 is Mythbusters. Number 2 is behind the scenes. Well, number 3 is tips and tricks and just free information. And like in auto repair, we can show you how to check your oil. We can show you how to change your oil. We can show you how to put air in your tires. Free information is helpful. The funny thing about free information, everybody loves free information, but a lot of times they won't use it themselves, but now they trust you because you shared that information with them. So you can do this for the local businesses. So all right, we already skipped ahead a little bit here, but so these local businesses need content created for them, and that fly is really going to get annoying. Sorry about that. All right, so these local businesses need video created for them, and you can create that video. They need their videos local optimized. What does that mean? Well, that means the content needs to speak to their local audience. It may even mention some of the local historic markers or hot spots or things going on in the community to help people realize this is truly a real local business. Also, the descriptions need to be localized. Information in the description needs to be hyper-localized so that it shows up in local results. And the tags need to be local. The tags need to target the local audience and be local so that they show up as a local business. So you need to help them write their descriptions, write their tags, and develop their content. You may even do it all for them. They are willing to pay money for this. And the big reason they are willing to pay money for this is because 1, they don't know how. 2, they need to be here. They need to be on YouTube. And if they're on YouTube, they are going to capture so much more than if they're not. They're going to capture customers that their competitors can't get because their competitors are not on YouTube. So if they want more customers and want to grow, they're going to learn how to be on YouTube, or they're going to pay you to put them on YouTube. All right, so how do you find businesses that are going to pay you? Well, use local Facebook groups. You can use some of this content that we've just talked about why it's so important to be on YouTube, and promote your service right there in local Facebook groups. Every locality has a Facebook group. So you can mention it in there that you're helping businesses find more customers by being in the world's second largest search engine. Tell your friends. Tell your friends what you do, because your friends probably know somebody who needs your help, and they may connect you with those people who need help. Attend networking meetings. I know that seems a little scary. You may be a little apprehensive to do that, but show up. Show up at a coffee type of networking event. Have a cup of coffee, listen to what others have to say, and then ask others, so what do you do? When you ask them what they do, they will in turn ask what you do. And then you can say, you develop content so that people show up in the world's top search engine and the second top search engine, so that they show up in local search results. That's what you do. And then you can explain it further, because it's going to create intrigue. Every local business needs to be on YouTube. They have to be, because it's where they're going to capture so many new customers. So how do you price yourself for these services? I know you're afraid to ask for money. Don't be. People need these services. Is a plumber afraid to ask you for money to work on plumbing things in your house? No, because when you call the plumber, you need the plumber, and you're willing to pay for the plumber. So people are willing to pay you to put them on YouTube. And that local plumber, he needs to be on YouTube as well anyway. All right, so how do you figure out your price? Well, let's start with how much do you want to make per hour? Think about that. How much do you realistically want to make per hour? Maybe we need to do a little more math here. How much do you want to make per year? Take that number and divide that by 52. That gives you money per week. Now, take that amount and divide it by 20. The reason I say 20 is because realistically, that's about the amount of hours that you're going to really work, because there's other hours that you're going to need to spend on your business, on your YouTube channel, or on billing and other things that are not paid for hours. So now that we got 20 hours. Now figure out how much that is per hour. So now you've got a number. Now take that number and double it. Why do I say double it? Because there's things you're not thinking about yet that are going to be expenses with your business. There's other costs involved. So when we take that number and double it, the amount that we want to make per hour, double that amount. Trust me. Now this is a starting point. This may not be where you end, but this will be where you start. So now that you know how much you want to make per hour and how much you're going to charge per hour, now you don't sell your services by the hour, but you need to know what your value per hour is, because this is how you're going to price things. All right, so when you think of a customer, think about what you're going to do for them. How involved and how long? How involved is this process? Well, does this customer need you to come make the videos, develop the content, post the videos, write the descriptions, write the tags? How much of this are you going to do for the customer? How many videos per week are you going to make for the customer? How long is that realistically going to take you to do all of that work? Now, when you figure out what you think it's going to take you in time, you can multiply by that hourly rate. Now we've got what it's going to cost per video or per project or whatever method that is. Now you can present that. But the next thing you're going to do is make it recurring. They don't need just one video one time. That isn't going to get them really the advantage they're looking for. They need videos made all the time, whether it's one video a week, 10 videos a week, 18 videos a week, I don't know. How many videos do they need? Multiply that out and charge them a weekly amount to provide them with that many videos or that much work. Never tell them the hourly number that you're using. Just tell them the per video amount or per project amount or per week amount. That will help you. Also, accept credit cards. This is your easiest way to get paid. You can open a Stripe account. Stripe accounts are free. They charge you roughly 3% on every credit card transaction. 3% is okay. Don't look at it as a cost or an expense. Just look at it as part of the earning process. So now you're going to make about 3% less. Remember I said to double the amount of money that you wanted to make per hour? Well, part of that is to cover something like a credit card processing fee. That's one of the expenses of being in business. It's like buying software. All right, so you can open a Stripe account to accept credit cards. There's other ways you can take credit cards. Find a way to take credit cards. It'll help you get money. And don't accept less than the number that you came up with. People will try and haggle. People will try and barter. But you need to pay, or you need them to pay, for the things that you need to pay for. You need to buy groceries, and you need to make money. You need to pay your electric bill, your heating bill. Whatever bills you have, you need to make money to pay those bills. And if you are charging a fair rate, well, you're charging a fair rate. It's nice that somebody wants to haggle, but you can stand your ground and say, no, I'm sorry. I gave you a fair price. That's okay. And most people will respect you because they'll realize you did give them a fair price. If they can haggle you down to a cheaper price, they feel like you were cheating them. And they'll also tell others to make sure they haggle with you. And they'll make your life harder. And there's that fly again. All right. Now, one of the great parts about all this is you're going to be making money doing what you want to do. Even though you're not monetized, you are now doing what you want to do, creating YouTube content and YouTube videos and making money. And while you're making money on these videos, you can be developing your own videos and your own channels as well. The other thing is, you're going to be making money on YouTube content while learning how to do YouTube content even better. Because as you develop this content for your customers, you're going to get better and craft your skill in YouTube, which will make your channel better. You can do this. I know you can. It's really not that hard to do. You might need to get a little out of your comfort zone as you meet with a business. It's okay. You can do it. Do you need help? There's a link down in the description to meet with me for 30 minutes. It's completely free. I love helping you. I really do. Click that link, schedule 30 minutes with me. Let's talk about it. Let me help you. I'm here for you. All right. And another thing about this YouTube method of making money, it's untapped. You have virtually no competition here, and your customers will have virtually no competition yet on YouTube. So it's a win-win. You're helping local businesses get on YouTube where they have very little competition, and there's very few people out there providing this service to local businesses, so you're going to have very little competition getting customers to allow you or to ask you or to pay you to make content for them. There are so many ways to make money on YouTube, and we can't cover them all today because already we're out of time on this video. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you know when I drop another video showing you more ways to make money and more ways to make money on YouTube, because I'm going to cover lots of them. Maybe not all of them, because there are hundreds, if not thousands of ways that you can make money on YouTube. All right, now do me another favor. Comment below. Let me know what you found helpful or what you're going to do. Let me know what your local area is. I'm curious, where are you going to help local businesses get on YouTube? I want to see this. Like this video. It's going to help me in the algorithm. So do me a favor and like this video, especially if you found some of this content helpful for you. All right, now remember, on YouTube, there's over 1 billion hours of video watched every day. 1 billion hours of video watched every day. YouTube is currently the #2 search engine. Video is becoming the #1 way that people find the information they're looking for. You will get better as you earn money, which is really awesome, which is going to help you get your channel growing and help you get your channel monetized and help your channel become the best channel that it can be. Get going. Do this. I know you can. I know you've got it in you. It's a great way to make money on YouTube without having 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you click that subscribe button. I appreciate you being here today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.